Well, you sarcasm and laugh. Laugh right now. Right this second.
I choose when to laugh, not you.
I think it's that level where there's that glitch, which I never got a chance, and I never will.
Nope.
What a shame.
Because when we complete this game, we'll never play it again.
Never again. We'll rip it up. We'll stick a drill through it.
We'll put some dynamite in it and blow it up. Like
that Rolf James kid did. You know, that angry playing video games guy nerd fish thing.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, the guy with glasses.
No, that's another guy.
Ah, alright. Completely different guy.
He reviews movies. He retired once.
Oh yeah, and then they went.
That retired. Like, it's another thing. Wait, I found with the internet, when you retire, you don't really retire.
It's sort of like wrestling. When you retire, you don't retire.
You don't really retire. Ric Flair has retired
50,000 times.
Yeah, no exaggeration. He's had. I mean, like, it's just like in wrestling where you have kind of loser loses their job. They come back.
They come back the
day later. It's like, you do realise you're fired. Only in wrestling can that happen.
Like, no other job, if you, like, got fired, it's like, oh, I'm coming back and I'm gonna, like, do this.
You've now got to crack the code. Have you ever cracked the code before?
Once or twice.
Because the code is difficult.
I know. Got that one wrong.
So
goodness, this is like terrifying.
You've got to use maths to crack this code.
Yeah, you have to use like complicated, like most complicated algebra.
You know
equations.
What's his face? The DiGiavrio.
What? What are you talking about?
What is that thing? What is that movie that Tom Hanks was in that everyone got so excited? Da Vinci.
Dave Angelo.
I don't know. Dave Angelo. I mean, that could possibly be the guy's name. We don't know.
Angelo.
Da Vinci. Who actually knew Da Vinci? I didn't know Da Vinci. Did Da Vinci go to your school?
No. He's named after, like, a turtle. He's named after a turtle.
What, Da Vinci?
Yeah, he's named after a turtle.
What, a Ninja Turtle?
Yeah.
Sweet. Ninja Turtles exist, by the way. That's probably part of that lizard people you bang on.
Probably, yeah. They're in charge of, like, creating, who's actually, like, in charge, who's actually in power.
Ah, so that's why this country's a mess.
Yeah, because it's controlled by lizards. Nothing against lizards. If there's any lizards, what?
Don't unsubscribe from us.
I apologise. I mean, no offence by that. I just mean I don't like the ones in charge.
We don't like the lizards in charge now.
I'm for lizards. I'm a lizard anarchist.
I'm not racist, but I think lizards should just go home. I'm not racist, but I hate them. I apologise for this generalisation. Actually, I don't hate lizards. Lizards are actually probably one of my favourite animals.
Animal types.
So I contradict, and my favourite Pokemon is Charmander, who is some sort of lizard thing.
My favourite Pokemon is Mewtwo because he's a clone.
You can't just do that though. You can't just go, Mewtwo is the best because he's the best.
Yeah, he was the best like back then. Now it's probably like a cloud-shaped heart demon.
I mean, of course Mewtwo would be able to kill, Charmander, because he just blow out his tail. That is so stupid. The fact that his whole life force is
on
his tail. What?
It's gonna die.
Pokemon amazes me. Oh, you got the hammer, bro. I hated that thing as a kid.
Which is a secret.
See, he can walk through steps. Who else can walk through steps? Mario can't walk through steps. I mean, of course, it's going to be very difficult to, be able to complete the game when the enemies... He walks through walls.
They defy physics.
Yep.
I didn't do physics at school.
I did biology, so I would have
Doing
been
chemistry.
studying all this stuff.
I'd be able to make crystal meth. It's the only thing that you use chemistry for.
To make meth.
Yeah,
True that. It's a good
it's
way.
a joke. By the way, it's
Wink, wink. Your secret's safe with me. Wonder if they would have seen the fact that the screen blacked out.
I know.
Oh dear, that's a bit terrifying. Imagine you're against Bowser at the very last. It's
You're like where I am now, and you're on your final life, and you just switches off. There's nothing more frustrating than that. When a game freezes or
well,
something.
I don't know. I guess there's gee whiz. Don't think it's switching up. I mean, I guess is a bit more frustrating and annoying. That noise. There's also brain freezes are quite frustrating when you have them.
Yeah,
Getting hitmen trying to shoot you on this game,
it's very irritating.
very frustrating. I love this game.
It's a tad bit irritating.
I love this game. I remember the very first time I completed this game, I couldn't shut up for ages. Sorry, you.
Remember the first time you played this game, you started crying.
I did.
Yeah.
It was the most emotional time of my life. What, you saying you've never cried over anything? Even a computer game.
Yeah.
Most people cry over generic stuff. Like, my pony died.
Or Titanic.
Why do people cry over Titanic? Is
The
that
real
funny?
life Titanic.
The real life Titanic. I love the news. The real life Titanic. Oh,
that was insult to injury, dude. And
good. Whew. I think I would have disowned you.
if that was the last life. you guys, game over.
I disown myself. Back again. Gee.
Oh, we're like.
Oh wait, it's your turn.
Yeah, thank you. Come on, get her over.
Give it here. Give it here, you stupid ass.
Pirate.
See what you did there, touche. It's not a funny joke.
Yeah, I found it funny. I laughed on the inside.
Well, I laughed on the side of my face. Did you know that the star is LSD?
Is it? Oh.
Most people are idiots. They're not really. Some people are.
Yeah.
Most people are. Well,
So let's
let's just pause it here and let's move on.